This is News 12 Varsity's Game Time. Tonight from the Rutgers Athletic Center in Piscataway, New Jersey, it's the 2017 New Jersey Non-Public A North Championship game as the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic take on the Ironmen of Don Bosco Prep. Hello again, everyone. I'm Lou Brogno. Welcome to the Rack. Tremendous matchup for the Non-Public A Championship. One of the great rivalries, no matter what the sport, year in and year out in the tri-state area. Bergen Bosco. Bergen Catholic coming in with a record of 22-6, ranked number 16 in our latest News 12 Varsity Tri-State poll. And Don Bosco Prep coming in at number 3. The Ironmen have lost just once this year, 26-1. This is the fourth meeting of the year between these two great rivals, including a meeting in the Bergen Jamboree Championship won by Don Bosco Prep. And the Ironmen have won 2 of the first 3 meetings against the Crusaders. Bergen Catholic led by one of the truly outstanding guards in the tri-state area, Taj Benning, who had a 17-point performance in the first meeting this year, a Bergen Catholic victory earlier in the season over the Ironmen. He's averaging 17 points per game and committed to Fairfield University. On the other side for Don Bosco Prep, they feature one of the great athletes in the tri-state area, Marcellus Earlington, the 6'5 junior. You might remember that name from Don Bosco Prep football, a tremendous football player who's received many Division I offers, including Penn State and right here at Rutgers. And on the hardwood, he's having an equally successful season, averaging nearly 18 points per game for the Ironmen. It should be a tremendous championship game here in Non-Public A North. What a great rivalry, of course. Don Bosco Prep, Bergen Catholic. The opening tip is just moments away here on News 12, Varsity's Game Time.
On March 11th, starting at 5 p.m., watch the best of New Jersey high school basketball battle for the right to be called champions, live on Channel 14.
At the buzzer, good!
This doubleheader begins at 5 p.m. with the Non-Public B Finals, followed by the Non-Public A Finals at 7 p.m. Watch the best of New Jersey high school basketball live on the big screen on Optimum Channel, Channel 14.
Hello again, everyone. I'm Lou Brogno. Welcome to the Rack. Don Bosco Prep at Bergen Catholic, of course, one of the greatest rivalries in high school sports, no matter what the sport within the tri-state area. This is the 4th meeting of the year between these two longtime rivals. And this, of course, a huge game with the Non-Public A North title on the line, a trip to the Non-Public A Championship on the line as well. Bosco and Bergen just played a couple of weeks ago in the Bergen Jamboree Final, and the Ironmen claimed victory there to capture the Bergen Jambo title, their first since 2008. Bosco has defeated Bergen Catholic 2 times this year. Bergen Catholic won the first meeting, and we're underway here in this A North title game. Bergen Catholic in their road red uniforms trimmed with gold, the gold numerals and letters of Don Bosco Prep, the number 1 seed, the designated home team, and their home whites trimmed with maroon. Crusaders moving right to left on your screen up top. And the ball thrown away, tipped out by Bosco. So the Crusaders will throw it in. Taj Benning, the 6'4 senior, who had 17 points in the first meeting this year against Don Bosco Prep. He's averaging 17 points per game, committed to Fairfield. Bounce pass in the corner. Outside it comes to Alginio. And let's see, the call goes against Bergen Catholic, knocked off of the foot of Gabe Stefanini, the 6'3 senior guard, one of the top players in North Jersey. Bosco will inbound on the baseline. Don Bosco Prep 26-1 on the year. They've won 17 straight coming into this game. In the semis, defeated another great rival of theirs, St. Joe's Montvale, by the score of 43-40. Ironmen with the basketball. This is Chris Paul. He goes inside. Ron Harper with the turnaround is good. Harper, the 6'5 junior guard, puts it up and in. And Bosco takes a 2-0 lead. Bergen Catholic basketball, Taj Benning to Algenio, top of the key. Long three-point shot doesn't go. And the rebound ripped down by the Ironmen. Charlie Bergen brings it across. And he goes top of the key to Chris Lobosolo. Beautiful pass inside. Back to Bergen, who lays it up and in. And Bosco off to a good start. The Ironmen lead it 4-0. Just a little over a minute and a half gone by first quarter here at the rack. Benning flips top of the key to Algenio. This is Doug Ebert. BC going around the perimeter. And Benning pops a three off the back rim. No, and the Crusaders still looking for their first bucket of the game. Here's Chris Paul running the break, and he takes an extra step. Traveling is the call. Bergen Catholic coming in 22-6 on the year. The Crusaders have won 7 of their last 10. As we said, they're ranked number 16 in our News 12 varsity poll, and Don Bosco Prep ranked number 3. In this tournament, Bergen Catholic the number 2 seed, Don Bosco Prep the number 1 seed. Back on January 13th, Bergen Catholic defeated Bosco 67-62. They played again on February 3rd, and the Ironmen took that 66-61, and then, of course, the Bergen Jamboree final, 53-52. There's a three from the corner. Good. Gabe Stefanini hits it. And driving the lane, losing and controlling is Marcellus Earlington. Tapped back up and in by Harper. Ron Harper the bucket, and Bosco by 3. It's 6-3 Ironmen. 5 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the first. On the baseline is Gabe Stefanini. Flips outside, Algenio takes a 3, doesn't go. And a good job to get that rebound by Matt Zona, the 6'8 freshman. In the corner, jump shot. Tom Benelli takes it, doesn't go. It comes back outside to Benning. Benning, bounce pass in the corner, Stefanini. Stefanini averaging over 17 points per game. Bergen Catholic has 2 players up over 17 points per contest. Of course, Benning and Stefanini. Traveling the call on the Crusaders. Another good job defensively for the Ironmen. Good contingent of student body here from both Bosco and Bergen. And they're located at opposite ends, of course, of the court behind the baskets. And on the baseline, good defense by Bergen Catholic. Charlie Bergen could not control, and he dribbles on the baseline. That'll give it back to the Crusaders. 6-3 Bosco. 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the first. Stefanini dribbles in, stops, pops, off the back rim, doesn't go. The rebound put up and in by the freshman Matt Zona. So he cuts the deficit to 1. It's 6-5. Bergen dribbling down the court, and a blocking foul called on Stefanini. That'll be the first team foul on Bergen Catholic. And the Ironmen will trigger in on the baseline. Obviously, first personal foul on Gabe Stefanini. Here's Bergen outside being played by Algenio. Bergen flips inside. Marcellus Earlington drives and draws the foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on Benelli, that's his first. And the second team foul on the Crusaders. Marcellus Earlington to the line, the 6'5 junior. He's averaging 17.8 points per game. His first is good as he gets the roll. And of course, a tremendous football player for the Bosco football program, has already received offers from Penn State, Boston College, Duke, North Carolina, Pitt, Syracuse, and of course, right here at Rutgers. He will be a prize football recruit. Pretty good basketball player as well, as he hits both free throws. And the Ironmen go up by 3. It's 8-5. 4:05 remaining in the first here in the non-public A championship game for the North. And traveling is the call. Another good job by Bosco in the paint to force the turnover. Winner here tonight will play for the non-public A state title on Saturday down at the Pine Belt Arena in Toms River. And of course, we'll have that game for you right here on News 12 Varsity. Here's Bergen outside, his team with a 3-point lead. Earlington hands it off to Chris Paul, an exciting offensive player. Bergen in the corner, dribbles in against two defenders, flips it out up top. Harper pops a three, doesn't go. And the rebound pulled down by Bergen Catholic, and then a over the back foul called on Don Bosco Prep. So the foul is on Chris Lobasolo. That's his first team foul on the Ironmen. Taj Benning, top of the key for the Crusaders. In between the circles, Bergen Catholic down by 3. Benning dribbles in at the foul line, spinning, twisting, lost the handle, but gets it back to Stefanini. Calms things down for the Crusaders. Tim Algenio, way up top. He gives out to Benelli. And back to Stefanini. Algenio fakes the 3, dribbles in, flips outside, Benning for 3. Got it! Taj Benning buries the 3 from the corner, and we're tied at 8. Full court pressure by the Crusaders, and Bosco breaks it. Here's Earlington, dribbles up across the midcourt line. Flips it back outside Lovasolo, and traveling is the call. That's at least the 4th traveling call we've seen here in this first quarter. Checking into the game for Don Bosco Prep, the 6'5" senior Manly Dorme. So Dorme makes his first appearance for the Ironmen. Here's Algenio. Good ball movement here by the Crusaders, tied at 8. Bergen Catholic looking to take its first lead of the game. Jump shot outside, in and out. Good look there by Benelli, but it did not go down. Here's Dorme, crashes in, and a blocking foul called on the Crusaders. That'll be the 3rd team foul on Bergen Catholic here in this first half. So to the line goes Manly Dorme, the senior, 6'5". And he shoots right into the face of the Bergen Catholic students. Misses the first, he'll get another. Tied at 8. And Dorme will get another free throw to try to break the tie. Substitution for Bergen Catholic into the game. Doug Eater checks back in, 6'2" sophomore. And Dorme, one more shot here. And his free throw, no good. It's back tapped out. Good job by Benning. And here comes Stefanini. He flips it up ahead, gets it back. Algenio for 3, off the rim, no. And skying for the rebound, Ron Harper. Bosco basketball, Harper way up top. Harper dribbles in, now he stops, pops, and hits. Ron Harper with a fadeaway jumper gives Bosco a 2-point lead. It's 10-8 Ironmen. 1:50 remaining in the first. Algenio outside to Benning. Good move down the paint. Tim Algenio with a beautiful pass from Matt Zona. Tied at 10. 1.5 remaining. Good pass inside. Somehow Earlington strips it away from Stefanini. Was the strength of Marcellus Earlington. And a violation on Bergen Catholic. Will give it back to Bosco, with the Ironmen up by a bucket, 12-10. Mike Concannon in the game now for Bosco. He has the basketball, his first appearance of the evening. Chris Paul double teamed and he travels. Caused by Stefanini's outstanding in-your-face defense. Talked about Stefanini's offense averaging 17.3 points per game, committed to Columbia. And he plays hard on both ends of the court. Defensively, he is one tough cookie for the Crusaders. He's got the basketball now, flips it outside Benning in the corner. And getting free for the jumper. That's in and out, taken by Eder. He got a good look from the corner. 40 seconds left in the first. Erlington, cross-court pass to Chris Paul. Paul dribbles in. Back outside Harper. He pops a three, doesn't go. Rebound Benning, and the Crusaders looking to run. Benning behind the back dribble. Dribbles in, flips underneath. Beautiful look to Zach Fremantle, the 6'7" sophomore, who was camped out inside, and he ties the game at 12. 15 seconds left, first quarter. Chris Paul has it stripped. There's the steal, and then driving in and drawing the foul for Bergen Catholic was Jason Earl. Earl, the 6'3" sophomore, with the steal and a chance to give the Crusaders the lead. Second team foul on Bosco. So Earl on the line shooting two, misses the first. We'll get another. Charlie Bergen checks back into the game for the Ironmen. And now Earl eyes the bucket. His second free throw, no good. And Erlington pulls down the rebound. So we're still tied at 12. Concannon dishes in the corner. At the buzzer, it's good! Matt Harasmi drills in the jumper. And at the end of the first, Bosco has a 3-point lead. Our score after one, Don Bosco Prep 15, Bergen Catholic 12. Second quarter upcoming on News 12, Varsity's Game Time.
On March 12th, starting at 11 a.m., watch the best of Long Island high school basketball battle for the right to be called champions. Live on Channel 14. This doubleheader begins at 11 a.m. with the Class A Finals, followed by the Class AA Finals at 1:30 p.m. Watch the best of Long Island high school basketball live on the big screen on Optimum Channel, Channel 14.
Welcome back to the Rutgers Athletic Center. Lou Brogner with you here on News 12, Varsity's Game Time. Don Bosco Prep with a 3-point lead as we begin the second quarter in this New Jersey non-public A North Championship. It'll be Bosco basketball as we begin quarter number 2. Chris Lovasolo flips to Harasmi, who had that big 3-point shot right before the buzzer at the end of the first. He's open again, launches another three, it hits! (18-12), Bosco by 6. Here's Benning, top of the key, dribbles in, knifes right through the defense and lays it home. Gives a little look to the Bosco students as well afterwards. 18-14, 7:20 remaining in the second. Don Bosco Prep, defending sectional champs. Last year defeated Seton Hall Prep 75-53. Their first title since 1970. Looking to make it back-to-back titles. Harasmi again, and he goes down and is on the baseline. So it is a baseline violation. 18-14 the score. Ironmen up by 4. Bergen Catholic team this year offensively, averaging 71 points per game. It's an explosive offensive squad. That shot short by Benning. And Bosco coming back the other way. Chris Paul looking to run. Now he dribbles in, forces his way in. What a job defensively by Stefanini. Oh, man, that is textbook defense. Here's Benning. He loses the handle. And Bosco coming back the other way. Chris Paul flips outside in the corner. Tough shot put up on harassment. Doesn't go. Here comes Benning. Benning running the court. Flips it outside. Stefanini for three. In and out. And Bosco the other way. Bergen dribbles in. Trying to get around Eugenio. Outside Earlington for three. No. Stefanini gets the long rebound. He dribbles in. Puts up a tough shot. Can't score on the reverse. And here comes Bosco. Back the other way. Racehorse style basketball. Chris Paul, a fadeaway jumper is good. Let's see if things settle down here a little bit. 20-14. Bosco shooting very well from the field. 57% from the field, and then answering is Tim Eugenio, who's a three. Huge three for Bergen Catholic. Gets him back in here, 20-17. And a foul up top. And both teams getting ready to make wholesale changes. Bergen Catholic foul on Tim Eugenio. That is the 14th foul on the Crusaders. And Bosco throws it away. Chris Paul trying to get it in to Charlie Bergen. Now the Crusaders, a chance to either cut it to one or perhaps tie it with a three. Less than 5 minutes left in the second, and Stefanini ties it up. 20 apiece with 4 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Charlie Bergen, bounce pass inside to Dorme. Back out to Chris Paul. Here's Bergen, he fires a three, in and out. Rebound is pulled down by the big freshman Matt Zona. Eugenio, top of the key, dribbles in, puts it high off the glass and in, and Bergen Catholic has its first lead of this first half. The Crusaders are up by 2. It's 22-20. Just about halfway through quarter number 2. Chris Paul dribbles in, puts it up off the glass and in. Another beautiful shot by Chris Paul, who averages 13.5 points a game. 6'5" senior having a brilliant senior campaign. Here's Zona, the turnaround hook shot doesn't go. Tied at 22. Paul trying to zip that pass in, and Zona gets his hands on it and knocks it out. It'll be Bosco basketball with 3 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in a briskly played first half. And the ball knocked out of bounds. Ironman will toss in side court. Taj Benning checks back into the game for Bergen Catholic. Neither team has called a timeout in this first half. It has been up and back action. Beautiful give to Paul. Can't score, but then the rebound put up and in by Dorme. And Bosco up by 2, 24-22. 3:25 remaining here in the first half. Tremendously entertaining first half of basketball. Eugenio outside, goes inside the zone, and it's blocked by Harper. Harper skying and swatting it back. So BC still with possession. Crusaders will toss it in on the baseline. Benning looking, gets it in. Now Benning gets it back, dishes to Zona, and a foul on Bosco on the baseline. Fouls on Dorme. That's his first, and the third team foul on the Ironmen. Marcellus Earlington back into the lineup for Bosco. Benning triggers in. Stefanini, and then falling down was Benning. Algenio falls down, slaps it to Benning. Benning twists and turns, can't score. And Earlington flips it out to Bergen. Here comes Bergen in the corner. Chris Paul takes the baseline, puts it up. No. Rebound knocked around underneath. Paul gets it back and tempers flare. Benning didn't quite like the way Chris Paul went after that rebound. Well, of course, these two teams have great respect for one another, but there's not a lot of love flowing between Bosco and Bergen, that's for sure. 2:45, they're great rivals. 2:45 left here in this first half, a timeout on the floor. Don Bosco Prep 24 and Bergen Catholic 22. Well, News 12 Varsity is your home for New Jersey playoff basketball. Watch a special presentation of the non-public finals live on your TV Saturday beginning at 5 p.m. on Optimum Channel, which you can find on Channel 14. So we'll have the non-public championship games for you on Saturday, and you can catch it live on Channel 14, the Optimum Channel, with the Public B championship at 5 and the Public A title game at 7 p.m. Bosco to trigger in. Inside Earlington, and a foul underneath. Called on Benning. That's his second. Sixth team foul on Bergen Catholic. And Marcellus Earlington at the line. He will shoot two. Earlington, tough to handle down low. 6'5" junior. At the line, shooting two. And his first, no good. Second on the way. Big bounce, dances off the rim. So Earlington can't hit either one. It's still a 2-point game. Bergen Catholic a chance to tie it up or take the lead with a three. 2.5 left, first half here at the rack. Benning to Stefanini. Brilliant move by Stefanini, puts it up and draws the foul. So Gabe Stefanini will go to the line for Bosco, their 15th foul. Earlington, his second. It's actually the fourth team foul, excuse me, on Bosco. So Stefanini at the line, free throw good. It's a 1-point game. Gabe Stefanini, a native of Italy, averaging over 17 points a game. He's Ivy League bound. He'll play at Columbia. 6'3" senior, hits both free throws. So obviously Stefanini doing it both on the court and in the classroom. Tremendous student athlete. Ties the game at 24 with 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining here in the first half. Chris Paul hands it off to Harper. Harper triple team, still puts it up, and it goes up off the top of the backboard, and the rebound is pulled down by Bonelli. Bergen Catholic, a chance to take the lead. Stefanini dumps it outside. Three-point shot doesn't go by Jason Earl, and now Earlington with the rebound for the Ironmen. Across the midcourt line, dribbles in. Inside, he goes to Dorme, puts it up, dances off the rim and out, off of Bergen Catholic. It'll be Bosco basketball. Ironmen to trigger, Bagan gets it in. Dorme hands it back to Charlie Bagan, who runs the point for the Ironmen. Chris Paul outside. Minute and a half left here in the first half. Harper to Paul. Puts the brakes on. Dumps it outside to Harper. Tough defense by the Crusaders. Here's Paul. Dribbles in. Dishes outside. Good job by Harper, but he took an extra step on that fake. And we're tied at 24. Bergen Catholic, a chance to again take the lead. A minute 10 remaining here in the first half. Stefanini stops, pops, hits! Stefanini just inside the arc. And it's a 2-point Bergen Catholic lead. 26-24, less than a minute remaining first half. Bagan flips in the corner, Harper for three, doesn't go. Rebound goes off of Bergen Catholic. Crusaders don't like the call, as Harasmi was there for Bosco, but also there the freshman Matt Zona for Bergen Catholic. Marcellus Earlington and Chris Lovasolo both check back in for the Ironmen. 45.6 seconds remaining in the first half. Bagan looking to trigger, and that call goes against Bosco on the inbounds. A foul on the Ironmen. Call it on Chris Paul. That's his first, fifth team foul on Bosco. So Bergen Catholic up by 2, and the Crusaders looking to add to that lead. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Here is Algenio across the midcourt line. Hands it off to Stefanini. Gabe Stefanini pulls it back outside. Stefanini dribbles in, hands it off. Algenio back to Stefanini. 19 seconds left in the first half. Chris Paul comes out on Stefanini. 12 seconds. Down to 10. Stefanini wards off Paul. Behind the back dribble. Lost the dribble. The ball still on the ground, and now let's see what the call is. 2.7 seconds remaining. And it looks like a timeout called. Nope. It's a jump ball. So on the alternating arrow, it will go to Bosco. So with 2.7 seconds left, Bosco gets possession. And the Ironmen a chance to try to get a last second shot off. Harassment, 2 seconds. 1 at the buzzer, off the backboard, and that will do it. So the first half comes to an end. Tremendous first half of basketball here at the Rutgers Athletic Center. Our score at halftime in the non-public A North final. Bergen Catholic 26, Don Bosco Prep 24. Second half upcoming on News 12, Varsity's Game Time.
On March 11th, starting at 5 p.m., watch the best of New Jersey high school basketball battle for the right to be called champions, live on Channel 14.
At the buzzer, good!
This doubleheader begins at 5 p.m. with the non-public B finals, followed by the non-public A finals at 7 p.m. Watch the best of New Jersey high school basketball live on the big screen on Optimum Channel, Channel 14.
Welcome back to News 12, Varsity's Game Time. Lou Brogna with you here at the Rack, the Rutgers Athletic Center. Our score at halftime, Bergen Catholic 26, Don Bosco Prep 24 in the non-public A championship game for the North bracket of New Jersey. And the winner of this will play for the non-public A title, for the statewide title, on Saturday at Toms River. Right now, Bergen Catholic up by 2. The coaches, by the way, for this game, Billy Armstrong, the head coach of Bergen Catholic in his 6th season, a 1,000-point scorer at Bergen Catholic in his playing days, then went to Davidson College. And Kevin DeVario, the head coach of Don Bosco Prep, he's in his 22nd season, Coach DeVario, 461 wins. One of the great veteran coaches of the Garden State. Nice pass inside as we begin the second half. And Bergen Catholic going inside early to Matt Zona. He draws the foul, and he'll go to the line. His first team foul for Bosco here in the second half. So Zona at the line, the 6'8" freshman for the Crusaders. And his free throw, no good off the back rim. He'll get another. Bergen Catholic, winners of 9 North A titles, trying to win their 10th in school history. And they have a 3-point lead, 27-24. Full court pressure by the Crusaders, and Bosco moving right to left on your screen here in the second half. They bring it up. Here is the Ironman point guard, Charlie Bergen. He backs out, being played by Algenio. Here is Earlington, has it knocked away by Zona. Nice defensive play by Zona, but Bosco gets it back. Harper, jumper, short off the front rim. Chris Paul pulls down the rebound, and it's tipped out by Bergen Catholic. Bosco gets a break there. So the Ironmen will toss in side court. Inside, beautiful move by Ron Harper on the baseline. He kisses it off the glass, and he'll go to the line to try to complete a 3-point play and tie the game up. First team foul on Bergen Catholic. So at the line, Ron Harper, the 6'5" junior. And his free throw is good. We are tied at 27. 7:05 remaining here in the third quarter. Bergen Catholic basketball outside. Gabe Stefanini, long three off the back rim, up over the top of the backboard and out of play. So Bosco will get it back, and a chance again for the Ironmen to regain the lead. Here's Bergen across the midcourt line. Stops, puts the brakes on, gives it back to Paul. And Bergen sets up. Harper comes out to meet the pass. Chris Paul dribbles in, takes it right down the paint, puts up a tough shot. No, Earlington gets the rebound and draws the foul. Over the back, the foul will be on Bergen Catholic. That's the second team foul on the Crusaders. And Marcellus Earlington at the line, averaging just a shade under 18 points per game, and his first is short. Ironmen have struggled from the free throw line here in this A North final. And the second on the way, good. Earlington hits one of two, and Bosco up by a point. 28-27. Don Bosco Prep with the lead. 6.5 remaining in the third quarter. Taj Benning, top of the key. Being played by Chris Paul. Bounce pass comes inside. Now Stefanini double teamed on the baseline. Dishes outside, a long three doesn't go. Taken by Matt Zona. And here comes Bosco. Harper goes coast to coast, dishes underneath to Earlington. He loses the handle. They get it back outside to Chris Paul, and he takes an extra step. So another traveling violation on the Iron Men. Bergen Catholic a chance to regain the lead. Outside is Benning. Benning dribbles in. At the foul line, loses. Stefanini gets it back. Tosses in the corner to Algenio. And Stefanini again. Stefanini dribbles in. Has it blocked from behind by Earlington. Up ahead to Chris Paul. Paul takes it down the lane. Puts it up. Can't score. The follow by Harper. Ron Harper follows it. Tips it in. And Don Bosco Prep goes up by 3. It's 30-27 with 5.5 remaining in the third. Here's Algenio. He dribbles in, puts the brakes on, flips it back outside to Stefanini. Bergen Catholic looking for their 23rd win of the year, down by 3 at the moment. Here's Benning, puts it up off the glass, can't score. Bergen the rebound, up to Paul. Dishes to Harper. It gets by him, but he recovers and scores. And right now, Ron Harper is dominating on the court. And Don Bosco Prep has its largest lead of the game. The Iron Men up by 5, 32-27, 4:59 remaining in the third quarter. So following the timeout, it'll be Bergen Catholic basketball. The Crusaders now down by 5, 32-27. Just under 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Tim Algenio brings it up. And Stefanini comes out to meet the pass. He dribbles in, flips outside to Benning. Stefanini in the corner. Cross court, Algenio. Tough defense here by the Iron Men. Bergen Catholic unable to penetrate. Dribbling in, Jason Earl puts the brakes on. Oh, tough shot by Earl off the glass. Jason Earl, the beautiful spin move inside. It's a three-point game, 32-29. Here's Chris Paul up top to Bergen. Bergen angles in front of the Bosco bench. Marcellus Earlington got position and scored. Great entry pass. And again, it's a 5-point game, 34-29. Stefanini spins away from the defender. That's Chris Lovasolo. Benning stops, pops, hits. Nice, soft, sweet shot by Taj Benning. Draws the Crusaders to within 3. It's 34-31. And a beautiful steal by Benning, anticipating that pass. Nice job by Taj Benning. Fairfield-bound senior guard for Bergen Catholic. He gives to Algenio outside. 3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the third. Bounce pass to Benning. Double teamed. Dishes underneath, and a nice job defensively for Bosco underneath. That was Chris Lovasolo, but then the Iron Men called for the foul as Zach Fremantle went up. That'll be the second team foul on the Iron Men here in the second half, and Fremantle, the 6'7" sophomore, at the line. His first free throw, no good. Foul, by the way, was on Lovasolo. That is his second. So Zach Fremantle, one more. And it's on the way. Good as he gets the roll. And again, it's a 2-point game, 34-32. Don Bosco Prep in the lead with 3 minutes remaining in the third. Three-pointer good. Chris Lovasolo, who came into the game with 30 trays on the year. Hits another one from outside the arc. And once again, Bosco up by 5, 37-32. Algenio dishes outside, 3 for Stefanini. So he answers with a 3. And again, it's a 2-point game, 37-35. And a bump in the backcourt called on Zach Fremantle as Charlie Bergen tried to get around him. That'll be the 3rd team foul on the Crusaders. First personal foul on Zach Fremantle. Bergen with the basketball will dribble across. Being played by Algenio, he does get it across the timeline. Top of the key, Paul takes the lane, puts it up, can't score. Rebound, Erlington puts it up, no. And the rebound to Fremantle. Bergen Catholic, a chance to tie it up. Outside, Stefanini for 3, got it! And Bergen Catholic takes the lead. The Crusaders by 1, 38-37. As Gabe Stefanini drills a 3. Bergen Catholic fans alive now on their feet. Here's a 3-point shot, doesn't go. Taken by Lovasolo of Bosco. And the Crusaders pull down the rebound with 1:40 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Bergen Catholic 38, Don Bosco Prep 37. Algenio outside to Stefanini. He loses the dribble but gets it back. Hands to Taj Benning. So Taj Benning directs traffic here for the Crusaders. And dribbling in is Algenio. He dishes Fremantle, who lays it in. Good look by Tim Algenio. And BC up by 3. Bergen dribbles in. Dishes in the corner, Harper. He lays it up and in with a finger roll on the baseline. And a timeout called by Bosco as Kevin DeMario wants to talk it over. You see Harper with 15 points in the game. He's been outstanding for the Ironmen. 57 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Bergen Catholic with a 1-point lead. It's 40-39. And the Crusaders with the basketball, they'll bring it up. Tim Algenio across the line, gives it back outside, gets it back now for the Crusaders. He flips it to Taj Benning, being played by Chris Paul. Benning, let's see if BC holds for the last shot here. Here's Stefanini, dribbles in, flips it outside. Algenio dribbles around. Charlie Bergen comes out on him defensively. 20 seconds left in the 3rd. Stefanini takes the lane, puts it up, and draws the foul. Switched hands, went with the reverse in the paint. And he'll go to the line. That is the 3rd team foul on the Ironmen. And Stefanini at the line, his free throw, good. Gabe Stefanini, the 6'3" senior, committed to Columbia. 10 points for 17 points for Stefanini. And his second on the way, good. He's got 18 now. And his team is up by 3, 42-39, 19 seconds remaining. And Charlie Bergen to bring it across for the Ironmen. He gets it across. Being played tough by Jason Earl. Bergen, oh, what a move by Bergen. Charlie Bergen takes the lane with an underhand scoop. Earl at the buzzer. And the 3rd quarter comes to an end. And we've got ourselves quite a game here in The end of 3 here at the rack, 42-41. Bergen Catholic by 1 in the non-public A North Final here on News 12, Varsity's Game Time.
On March 12th, starting at 11 a.m., watch the best of Long Island high school basketball battle for the right to be called champions. Live on Channel 14. This doubleheader begins at 11 a.m. with the Class A Finals, followed by the Class AA Finals at 1:30 p.m. Watch the best of Long Island high school basketball live on the big screen on Optimum Channel, Channel 14.
We go to the 4th and final quarter here at the Rutgers Athletic Center here in this 2017 non-public A New Jersey North Final. Bergen Catholic leading Don Bosco Prep 42-41. Glad you could join us here, the first of 2 games here tonight. The non-public B North Final Up Cup, Hudson Catholic and St. Anthony. That will be coming up next if you're watching live. And a reach-in foul called on Bergen Catholic as we begin the 4th quarter. Crusaders coming in ranked number 16 in our tri-state poll. Don Bosco Prep number 3. These 2 teams battled all year long in the Big North Conference United Division. Bosco finished first, 7-1 in the league. Bergen Catholic at 6-2. St. Joe's finished third. They were 5-3. Rebound underneath. Chris Paul puts it up and in for Bosco. Ironmen back up by 1. 43-42. Down the lane, swatted away by Harper. But the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Bergen Catholic basketball as Chris Paul could not save on the out-of-bounds line. So the Crusaders will toss it right in front of their bench. Taj Benning to trigger. He does get it in. And Stefanini looks to set up. A 1-point Bosco lead. Just 30 seconds gone by here in the 4th quarter. Algenio way up top. Gives to Taj Benning. Benning, crossover dribble. Takes it down the lane, puts up a tough shot. Marcellus Erlington pulls down the rebound. There's Bergen, who gets it across for the Ironmen. Flips in the corner, Harper takes the baseline and can't score. Beautiful move by Harper, just couldn't finish. Now Stefanini will bring it up for the Crusaders. A chance for them to take the lead. 3-pointer by Algenio doesn't go. And the rebound kept alive by the Crusaders. 3-point shot does not go. Taken by Benelli. Here comes Bosco. Great dish to Erlington. Marcellus Erlington lays it in. And the Ironmen by 3. 45-42. Bergen steals. Chris Paul, he jams it through. And a timeout. Bergen Catholic. 6:15 remaining 4th quarter. Don Bosco Prep goes up by 5. The Ironmen lead it 47-42. Bergen Catholic basketball. Crusaders are now down by 5. Taj Benning across the midcourt line. Plenty of time. 6:05 remaining 4th quarter. Stefanini puts up a tough shot that doesn't go. And Bergen up ahead to Paul. Charlie Bergen outside. Here's Harper for 3. Oh, run. Harper drills a 3 from way downtown. It's an 8-point Bosco lead. Their largest lead of the game. Stefanini outside. 5:25 remaining in the corner. Algenio, turnaround jumper off the rim, doesn't go, and the rebound pulled down by Paul. Chris Paul walks it across here for the Ironmen. As we approach the 5-minute mark remaining in the fourth quarter. Paul looking for some help. Still looking. Goes inside Erlington, and an offensive foul called on Marcellus Erlington. Taj Benning taking that charge. And that takes a lot of courage with Marcellus Erlington coming down the lane. 14th foul on the Ironmen. Each team with 14 fouls here in the second half. BC basketball, Crusaders are down by 8. Benning in between the circles. Backs it out. Chris Paul comes out to play him defensively. Earl to Algenio. 4:35 left of the fourth quarter. Right now, Bosco, tough defense. Benning dishes outside. Algenio on the baseline. Takes the baseline, but can't connect. Head coach Billy Armstrong of Bergen Catholic cheering on his team. They're down by 8, halfway through the fourth quarter. Erlington takes the lane, has it blocked beautifully by the freshman Matt Zona. Here's Benning, takes it coast to coast and scores. Taj Benning lays it in for Bergen Catholic. 50-44. 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Began puts the brakes on. Outside Harper for 3, no. The rebound, Chris Paul, and a foul on the Crusaders. So the foul's on Stefanini, that's his third. The 15th foul on Bergen Catholic. It will send Chris Paul to the line, the 6'5" senior, averaging 13.5 points per game. His free throw, good. He will get another. And the second on the way, good as well, hits both. And again, the lead is 8 for Don Bosco, 52-44. Stefanini flips it outside. Here's Benning, dribbles in, puts it up, and draws the foul. So the foul is on Erlington, and the official has a little chat with Benning and Erlington. Benning, when he was fouled, kind of tossed the ball sort of at Erlington, and Erlington tossed the ball sort of back. So Taj Benning at the line. 3:23 left here in the fourth. Huge free throws, obviously, for the Crusaders. And he misses the first. The second on the way. It's 1 of 2. Matt Zona comes out, and Rona Essayati, the 6'9" senior, into the game. There's a steal by Benning, and then the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be Bosco ball off of Benning. So Essayati, by the way, comes into the game for Bergen Catholic, his first appearance here in this final. It's a 7-point Bosco lead, 52-45 with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And a timeout called by the Ironmen. Timeout on the floor, 3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Don Bosco Prep 52, Bergen Catholic 45. Bergen Catholic, they've won 9 Bergen Jamboree titles, 9 North 8 titles, 3 State A titles. And in 2001, they actually got to the TOC semifinals, only to lose to St. Anthony. It's been a great history of basketball for both of these programs, and they're trying to add another chapter here tonight. Right now, Bosco, though, has a 7-point lead at Charlie Bergen, looking to bring it across for the Ironman. He flips outside to Paul, who gets it across the midcourt line. Now he's double teamed, and it's stolen by Stefanini. He picks the pocket, and Bergen returns the favor as he comes down the court, but he takes it out of bounds. What a steal by Stefanini. Benelli back onto the court for Bergen Catholic. Taj Benning to trigger in. He does get it in to Algenio. Stefanini dribbling through traffic, flips it outside, jumper, good for 3. Tom Benelli makes it a 4-point game, 52-48. Full court pressure by the Crusaders. Harper thought about the 3. He gives instead to Harasmi, and outside is Bergen. 2.5 remaining, 4th quarter. Harper, top of the key, launches the 3, off the rim, no. Rebound, Dorme. He throws it away. It's picked off by Bergen. Up ahead to Algenio. He pulls it back outside, and the Crusaders down by 4, plenty of time. 2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. Here is Stefanini, dribbles in, and it is a jump ball. It'll be Bergen Catholic possession on the alternating arrow. BC makes the substitution. Doug Edert checks back in, and a timeout is called. 30-second timeout with 2:02 remaining. It's a Bergen Catholic timeout as Billy Armstrong wants to talk it over with his Crusaders. Bergen Catholic to trigger on the baseline. 2:02 remaining in the 4th quarter. In the non-public A North final. Stefanini gets away from 2 defenders, flips it back outside. Taj Benning, crossover dribble, what a play by Benning! Holy smokes! Benning takes it down the lane, a behind-the-back dribble, and then puts it up with the opposite hand, scores and draws the foul. That's a Division I play, folks. Taj Benning, who will be playing college basketball at Fairfield University. He's at the line, a chance to cut the deficit to 1. It's 52-50 Bosco with 1:49 remaining. And Benning at the line. His free throw, no good. Rebound tracked down by Chris Paul, and he is fouled in the backcourt. That'll be the 6th team foul at Bergen Catholic. So Bosco will inbound, non-shooting foul on the baseline. 1:47 left in regulation. Bosco by a bucket, 52-50. Erlington gives to Harper. Full court pressure by the Crusaders. Harper across the midcourt line. Stefanini pokes at it from behind and knocks it out of bounds. So Paul to trigger in. He looks, gets it into Harper. 1:35 left, and Harper is fouled, and now Bergen Catholic over the limit. So that will send Ron Harper to the line. He'll shoot 1 and 1. So the seventh team foul, of course, on Bergen Catholic. So Ron Harper, the 6'5" junior, has had a tremendous game. He's at the line. He'll shoot 1 and 1. And his first is good. 19 points now for Harper. He'll get one more. Second on the way. Good. 54-50. Minute and a half remaining. Stefanini lays it in. 2-point game. 54-52. Here's Bergen. And he's fouled in the backcourt. Eighth team foul on the Crusaders. Charlie Bergen at the line. And again, he'll shoot 1 and 1. And his first is good. Big free throws here by the Ironmen down the stretch. And the second on the way. Good as well. And the Bosco point guard, Charlie Bergen, hits both to give the Ironmen a 4-point lead. 56-52. A minute 10 remaining. Stefanini, turnaround jumper, good! Oh, he's tough. 1 minute left in regulation. Bosco, Harper tosses it off of the body of Doug Edert. 55.7 seconds remaining. Bosco with a 56-54 lead. It has been a tremendous game between these two great rivals. So much on the line. A trip to the non-public A state championship game. Bergen, double teamed in the backcourt. Brings it across. They flip it to Earlington. Here's Chris Paul, and he's fouled. 43.4 seconds remaining. 9th team foul on on Bergen. So Bosco with a 2-point lead, and the Ironmen will send Chris Paul to the line. And again, it will be a 1 and 1. Moving ahead though, Bosco will be shooting 2 free throws as Bergen would be over the limit in the double bonus. The first is good. (57-54), 3-point lead for the Ironmen. And Paul eyes the hoop. His second is good as he gets the roll. It's a 4-point Bosco lead. 58-54. Just 40 seconds left. Stefanini for 3. Oh! From way downtown. Stefanini. 25 points for the Columbia-bound Bergen Catholic guard, Gabe Stefanini. It's a 1-point game. 58-57. 34.6 seconds remaining. Bosco triggers in on the baseline. They get it to Harper. Harper looking, still looking. Knocked away by Benning. Chris Paul gets it back. Paul tries to dribble out, and he's fouled as Benning reaches in from behind. That will send Paul to the line. Now, remember, that's the 10th team foul now on Bergen Catholic. So, Bosco will shoot 2. Chris Paul will shoot 2 free throws. with 30 seconds remaining. And the first is no good. He will get another. And the second on the way. Good as he rattles it home. It's a 2-point game. Bergen Catholic can tie on this trip down the court. 25 seconds left in regulation. Stefanini dribbles in, lays it up and in with the reverse. We're tied at 59, 15 seconds left. Bergen with the basketball. 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. You're down to 8. Here's Bergen, and Bosco calls a timeout with 6.4 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. We are tied at 59 in the non-public A North championship game. What a game here at the Rutgers Athletic Center. Bosco will have a chance to win it in regulation, tied at 59. 59, 6.4 seconds remaining. Bosco gets it in. And dribbling in, and a foul! Stefanini thought he had the block, but he fouls with 3.2 seconds remaining. That's his fourth. And it sends Matt Harasmi, the 6'3 junior, to the line. He will shoot 2. The first, no good. He'll get another. Doug Edert checks into the game for Bergen Catholic, the 6'2 sophomore. So Harasmi will get another. Bergen Catholic has 1 timeout remaining. The second, good. Gives Bosco the lead, 60 to 59. Big free throw by Matt Harasmi with 3.2 seconds left. Billy Armstrong calls the timeout. And Bergen Catholic will try to set up a play. 3.2 remaining. You got to think for Bergen Catholic, they've got to be looking, I would believe, for Stefanini to take this shot. Tom Benelli will inbound for the Crusaders, and now Kevin DeVario will use his final timeout. So he runs over to the official. He wanted to see how Bergen Catholic was going to set up. He calls the timeout with 3.2 remaining. And that should be his last timeout. So neither team has a timeout remaining. And Bergen Catholic will have the basketball with a chance to win it. You're down by 1. A reminder, if you're watching live on this Wednesday night, coming up next at 8 o'clock is the non-public B championship for the north section of New Jersey. And it's an all-Jersey City final as Hudson Catholic will take on the Friars of St. Anthony. That, too, should be a tremendous game. So here we go. Edge of your seat ending here in this non-public A championship, the non-public A North final. Bergen Catholic will inbound. Tom Benelli to trigger in. 3.2 seconds remaining. Benelli gets it in. Stefanini, 2 seconds. 1 second, long three. And that's it. Don Bosco Prep defeats Bergen Catholic 60-59. Stefanini thought he was fouled, but no foul called. And Bosco defeats Bergen Catholic for the third time this season. And they will move on to the non-public A championship game. It's their second straight non-public A North title. After not winning one since 1970, they win back-to-back titles, defeating Seton Hall Prep last year, and now their arch rivals, Bergen Catholic, 60-59 here at the Rutgers Athletic Center. Tremendous game by both teams. So Don Bosco Prep improves to 27-1, their 18th consecutive win. Bergen Catholic finishes their tremendous season at 22-7. We'll be back to talk about Bosco's non-public A North title in just a few moments. Here on News 12 Varsity's Game Time. Again, your final score, Don Bosco Prep 60, Bergen Catholic 59.
On March 11th, starting at 5 p.m., watch the best of New Jersey high school basketball battle for the right to be called champions live on Channel 14.
At the buzzer, good!
This doubleheader begins at 5 p.m. with the non-public B finals, followed by the non-public A finals at 7 p.m. Watch the best of New Jersey high school basketball live on the big screen on Optimum Channel, Channel 14.
Welcome back to News 12 Varsity's Game Time. Don Bosco Prep wins the non-public A North title. They defeat Bergen Catholic by 160-59. Standing by with Ron Harper. I mean, it's always sweet, I know, when you guys can knock off Bergen Catholic, but how sweet of a win was this to advance to the state championship game?
Well, the first time they came in our house and they beat us, so we felt like we had to come out and beat them every single time we played them. And we didn't back down, we stepped on their throats, we just kept going.
Ron, what was the key really to this victory? This game went back and forth, so much emotion, so many swings. What was the key to the win?
Containing Gabe and Taz in transition defense, and I felt like we did a great job with those things.
Hey, how do you feel about the way this team now is playing as you head to the non-public A championship this weekend?
We're playing with the most confidence we've playing with all year.
Feel good about this team?
Of course. And it's nice to see St. Augustine again.
It's 18 straight wins for the Ironmen as they go to 27-1. Ron, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Ron Harper from Don Bosco Prep as the Ironmen defeat Bergen Catholic by the score of 60-59. For our entire News 12 varsity team, I'm Lou Brognell. Thanks for joining us. Once again, your final score, Don Bosco Prep 60, Bergen Catholic 59. 2 consecutive championships for the Ironmen.